was a tough loss for the Lady Eagles. In terms of our preparation, certainly we put a lot of emphasis on rebounding and taking care of the basketball and just valuing the ball. And just got to the game tonight. We did not do a solid job throughout the game in those areas. Sporadically, we played well, but we're too inconsistent. And as well, the foul trouble to our primary people still poses a problem for us to be at our best. And so all of those things tonight, I thought A&T did a great job of exploiting that. They're a very talented team. Certainly they were playing at home. It's a rivalry game, and so an exciting environment to play in, but we did not come with our A game tonight as a unit.
Do you think some of the newer players playing this environment for the first time may have been impacted?
I don't. We played in some games that have been, especially playing A&T at home, would have been a sellout crowd. And just some of the other conference games that we've had an opportunity to play on the road now. You know, freshmen no longer are freshmen. You play now in 20-some games, and so you just got to be ready on a nightly basis for what's coming with it. So,
you know, Jessica plays a lot of minutes for you, puts up a lot of shots. Not as efficient, but I mean, that's who you need to score basketball, right?
Definitely. And in comparison to the rest of our team, she's taking very difficult shots at times because they're running 2, sometimes 3 people in the general area, and she's still having to create. She does a great job. Jessica, you know, she just plays hard throughout the game. She plays the same way. She practices the same way every day. So you know as a coach what you're going to get. She's relentless. I enjoy coaching her. You know, so it's tough though. You know, it's tough when we're having, like the difficulty I said, we're having with the foul trouble and just not understanding our value beyond Jessica Freeman. Kira Conley, I thought, played much better tonight. Certainly she has to get the turnover numbers down, but she was aggressive in attacking the basket. So I thought she created for us very early on some offense that we did need, getting to the bucket and getting in the gaps.
And my last question, Coach, again, playing from behind, down 17 and a half, it's got to be real tough to fight back. This time in the locker room, what was that conversation about?
Oh, we talked about the easy opportunities that we kind of left out there in the first half. Missed a lot of close-in shots from about 6 feet in the end. We also talked about defensively giving up live ball rebounds. As you look, there were 2 primary areas that stand out. A&T was able to come up with 38 points off the bench. We only got 8. And then in transition, we gave up 25 points and only put up 13, and then second chance points. You know, the offensive rebounds that we were actually able to secure, we were not able to put them back in and get those tough buckets to give us that momentum. And so in those categories, you know, as you look at it across the board, they were just more efficient with what they were doing with it. Led by Tracy King, and the other people are giving them quality minutes. They understand their value, and they're just able to do some things right now that we just hadn't gotten to yet as a unit.
Coach, let me ask you a question. It's probably not fair after a tough loss, but A&T's playing early. Obviously, you want to tell me the last level.
Yes.
Their team defense, their offense, and both up there in the MEAC and in the nation. Can you assess A&T's team and what makes them playing so well right now?
Well, it really begins with the lead person. You know, Tyrell Robinson does a great job. He's an Aggie, so he has a level of pride that is filtered through his own experience here and playing here. And so you can see that illuminating from his players as they come from the bench into the game. They understand the expectation with the tradition that has been built here and what they're standing under and what they have to carry out. And so when you have seniors like Tracy King that are playing like seniors, you know, it sets the tone for the rest of the team to actually follow. You know, but she's been in this system too more than a year. And so she has a level of experience beyond just being in the moment. So they are, all of those things you talked about, they are doing that at this point in the season.
When you game plan for the Aggies, what do you tell your team, 1 or 2 things that we have to do in order to beat?
Definitely. First thing, you got to control the boards. You know, you got to battle harder. We needed to have battled harder rebounding-wise. Too many tips. You know, we did do a great job in the first half. There were 8 tie-ups where those 50-50 balls did not result in being a live ball turnover where you're getting easy transitions. But some of those were rebounds that we just did not get to and grab, you know, and being more efficient in areas. Our efficiency has to be better in terms of valuing the ball. We ended the night with 23 turnovers. That's too many. You know, when you're playing at this point in the season, regardless of where you're playing A&T or any other team in the MEAC at this point, you cannot do that. Our young women understand that. We just are not playing well enough right now to negate that number and get where we want to be. But we're going to get there. We'll continue to work hard. You know, we have a week to stew on things and to get ready for our next game. And certainly we'll take every day, one day at a time, making sure that this time is as valuable as it is, that we get better.